up, guys? About another video. All right, this video right here is going to be kind of a tutorial, but kind of how the world bosses have like different patterns for each one and how to conquer that world boss that you've been having a little bit of trouble with. All right, so each world boss, starting from Null all the way down to Kang, they all deal black antimatter, which you definitely need to build up characters. Jean Grey is the only one that has Phoenix Feathers and M'Kraan crystals, because you have to build up your X-Men, and plus those materials also you can use to craft Uru and comic cards. All right, so this video right here, we're gonna go and do a little demonstration on Dark Phoenix, like the patterns and how to maneuver while doing damage. All right, so we're going to do a little stage 24 demonstration where, as you can see, you need universals. But if you're kind of newer, stage 1 is perfectly fine. You don't really have to climb because the drop rates are kind of the same, just a little bit difference. But on my account, I'm going to do stage 24. Just do a little something. All right, so we're going to use this team right here. We're going to use Odin, Thor, and Ronan. So, which most people, if you don't have Odin, he does cause crystals, and the best way to get him is Black Friday or the anniversary. So, if you don't have Odin, you could do something like, for universals, you could do something like Hela. She's free to play. She does give energy attack to all allies. Let's see, who else? Or you could do like Captain Marvel. Somebody that has a good leadership for Thor. But we're going to go ahead and do Odin. Now, you could do Beta Ray if you had Beta Ray without the new uniform. If you had him in his base form, he does deal, has a lightning damage leadership. So you could definitely use Beta Ray Bill. But I digress. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of... you definitely want to set your strikers like for energy attack and like with Iron Hammer, lightning damage and lightning resist for Thor. Alright, so like I said, most World Boss Legends have certain patterns. So once you get past Ultron, Dark Phoenix, for like newer accounts, and she's still kind of hard for most other players. She does hit kind of hard. So you definitely have to be careful on how you play this character. So definitely going to do a little bit. So as you can see, she starts out with 60. Now, you definitely do not want to get caught in that purple. Right there, you see the dash, the flames, all that stuff. Now, this is when you want to start attacking. So, and then she has a purple Phoenix clones. Then she dashes. As you can see, the patterns are the same and they do change up. So you definitely do not want to get in that purple either. So if you notice, all purple attacks deal heavy damage. I'm not taking any damage because just want to let you know how she maneuvers. Now, once she starts off, you just gonna have to see. Sometimes when you start off the fight, she will dash. Now she does dash, then she'll have like the little wave spread out that way she's throwing out fireballs. But you can start attacking then. But if she throws out the fireballs and jumps in the air, stay where you're at, and then when the purple circle appears, run out the circle because she's fencing the land, and then she'll have the 4 clones try to track where you are, so you got to move out of the way before it hits. All right, so we're going to start this fight over, and then I will show you what I mean by that. So just pay close attention to my movements. And we're not using Thor at all because he is tier 4. We're not going to use him. We're going to mainly attack with Odin. So the objective is to get her down to 30 bars. Okay, fireballs. Move out the way. She's going to dash. Then you can start attacking. Okay, she do that attack. You can still attack for a little bit. Then she's going to have the 4 clones. You definitely want to move out of the way. She's going to dash again. You can attack. As you can see, just attack as much as you can and then move out of the way of the big purple circle. Now, if you're still in your animation for your attack, when that purple circle appears, you can hit the co-op skill to kind of skip the damage. So if you're, like I said, if you're still in your animations and you see the purple come up, don't hit it. If you have your co-op skill, all you gotta do is just hit the co-op and you won't take any damage, but you just gotta be careful on how you do it. So, okay, go right back into your attacks. She dashed. Okay. And like I said, the objective is to get her down to 30 bars. So she starts out with 60. You get her down to 30. All right. Now, she's going into her next phase. This is where it gets interesting. All right. So you stay in place. She's going to dash and do that little move right there. So you definitely don't want to get caught in that. It's like a purple wave, kind of like a Surtur does in story mode or ABL, where he has like the little triangle pattern. Once she dashes, you just move out of the way, because if you don't, you will get caught in her flames. So you definitely want to go ahead and start attacking now once you move. And the objective is to get her down to 13 bars now. All right, so now you got a tornado of flame shoot up. All right, so this is where you want to do a little bit of moving. All right, right here. All right, purple. Got the 4. Got another purple square. 4 more. Make sure you get them away from Dark Phoenix. That way you can go ahead and start attacking again. Because you definitely don't to... okay, you just got to watch out. Okay. Dash. And that. Okay. As you can see, it's a lot of moving around. Okay, once you get to 13 bars, she has invincible, so you can't attack anymore because it's another cutscene. All right. As you can see, another cutscene. Now, you cannot attack. All right, she's going to have to do her little patterns real quick. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a big one. Oh, and as you can see, she does have a second bar. So you're probably thinking to yourself, what is that second bar? Once that meter fills up, you're going to do the little mini game where she's losing control and Professor X is trying to help seal off the Dark Phoenix. All right, I filled the bar up. Okay, as you can see. Now, you'll want to keep that up. You got to move out of the way right there. You'll want to keep the X kind of in the middle while you're dodging all these hazards. So you definitely want to try to keep the X from going all the way over. Okay, now once that happens, okay, you go back into your attacks. Okay, she's dashing again. You definitely want to move out of the way for that. Okay. You definitely want to be careful with the hazards. Definitely want to be careful. Watch where you're stepping. Watch where the purple circles are following you. Make sure that you can move kind of freely. Most of the times, once you get it past the 13 bars and you do like the little moving back and forth, and do not move into that circle. Just stay on the outskirts of that purple circle. Now, sometimes she will start dashing. She'll start doing either a red dash, or she'll like engulf the floor with kind of like flames, and you'll have to watch her purple dashes. You'll definitely want to keep an eye on those. So, as you can see, I just beat it with 3 minutes. She's really not. She's hard. Don't get me wrong. She is hard because I'm still on. I just got to 64 where I'm using Thor. So 65 is durability. That's the one that's going to be pretty tough for me. But if you kind of follow the patterns like I did, just hopefully you can use some strong characters. If you don't, whoever your strongest, like I said, you can just do stage 1 to 9. If you just do stage 1, that's fine. I'll probably say the best people that could definitely do Phoenix would be Black Bolt if you had his Halloween uniform. If you don't, definitely Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's a top pick. Venom. Venom is a top pick. So that's 3. Luna, she can do it. Definitely because she can heal with her skills. So she could definitely do some work. Let's see. As you can see, Odin could do it. Miles is definitely a good candidate. Let's see. That is it. Because you'll definitely want to at least have at least a level 80 character, level 80. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange can definitely do that. So, Rogue, just different people could do it. I can show you my team that I do have constructed. So if you want like the teams to work on, let's see. I use this team right here for stage 63. I'm on 64 now. Odin, Thor, and Ronan, because Ronan does have a support, especially if you have his artifact. But if you don't have it, then you could definitely use Angela. And like I said, if you don't have Odin, you can use Beta Ray Bill in his base form. So you could definitely do that. My next team is Polaris, Rogue, and Apocalypse. That's for the fast movements stage. So Rogue, if you don't have her holiday uniform, which is coming up here soon, you got Captain Marvel and Black Bolt that could do fast movement too. So you could definitely do it with those two. Let's see. Like I said, Doctor Strange. So I'm using the whole zombie team because he does have double support. Next, Gwenpool. So with Gwenpool, if you want to go higher stage, you definitely want to get a tier 4. But if you only have her at level 80, tier 3, she could definitely do lower stages for you. If you're looking for that. And like I said, Luna Snow. Now, I do have Nick Fury. If you don't have Nick, you could definitely use somebody like Wave, lead. So you could do something like this. That could be your team right there. So, yeah, those are my 5 teams for Jean Grey. So, If you do have those characters, then work on them just a little bit more. Try to get your cards just right. You don't have to have like 25% pierce. Just gradually work on your cards. If you can at least get 10% or 12, then you're fine. I guess the swords kind of matter. What else? I think that is it. And I would say the team up collection. Well, I would say the team up collection, but it just depends on who you're using. Well, you do have the Avengers, so let's see, with Thor, if you do have a couple of them unlocked, he can get some increase of basic attack and additional pierce. Let's see, increased damage to boss type, so that's world boss. Damage reduction, and increase of all resistance. So he's getting a little bit of that for world boss. So your team up collection do matter too. So hopefully that will help you against at least Jean Grey. How her patterns are, who to use, what to work on. Like I said, you can still do stage 1 and get the same rewards with the Life Seed, Carbo, Phoenix Feathers, and Emcron Crystals on top of the tier 3 materials. And maybe you'll get lucky and get a Mighty CTP of Authority. So let me know what y'all guys think. Hit me in the comment box down below. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.